be all that. Have that on there. Yeah, like I crushed the whole liter already. Never mind. I'm gonna look really fat. What's up, people? We're back. That was my impression of Ryan.
That's good. That's funny. Yeah. It's episode 36.
36?
Yeah, another episode. This time we're out in Philly.
Out in Philly.
I had to come out here because, Misbah was just like, he's been coming out to my house so many times, I'd feel obligated to come out at this point.
He brought his e-bike in classic Ryan fashion.
Put me in a tough position. I had to come out here.
You brought a pizza, too, which is nice.
And here's the thing about that pizza, I don't know if you really understand everything that went into that tonight, right?
The pizza?
Yeah, right? It was simple, right? You had some pizza, right?
Simple for me, yeah. It was
of course.
very nice.
It was kind of like a
He
celebrity.
Coke,
it was
too,
a
a
celebrity
liter
type move, He's like, it's like if we were celebrities and I was like, you know what? I want some pizza from Italy. Let's get it flown in. Because like he got pizza that was like over 30 miles away from him.
It was a little cold, but it was still
Of course
great.
it was cold. It was still pretty good pizza.
Yeah, I didn't need it warmed up.
Yeah, no. But it was just like, it's funny. You had that luxury of like just having food from that amount of distance.
I did. Did you have to go through something in the parking
Well,
lot?
here's the thing that's funny to me. It's because it's like, I don't think I've ever asked you to bring me food from the city,
Wait, you have considered it, though.
Well, now I have like a coupon now at least
Coupon for where?
to get food from the city when you come out.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
But what's really funny about it all is it's just like, I used to deliver pizza for a living.
Yeah.
So it was like you pretty much were just like, yo, man, you mind taking a trip for old time's sake? It's like
Memory lane, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty much like me hitting you up for like some sort of workout plan or like a meal plan, It's like I'm asking you to do your work for free.
Which you have done.
Yeah, right? He's like, dude, I'll buy the pizza. I was like, wow, nice work.
I asked him, too. I was like, hey, if you haven't ordered it yet, could you get the Nutella milkshake?
Oh, that's the funniest part about this all to me.
I was like, do you think it'll
this
make
man goes, can you get me a milkshake? This over an hour trip in like the cold weather.
I like mine melted.
So he's like, I want the pizza hot, but I need the ice cream cold. Ryan, figure it out. It's just typical celebrity status type thing. And then he's like Mr. Loophole too, because he's Mr. Cheap. He was like, yo, grab me some soda from outside the city. There's a tax out here, and I don't want to pay it.
There is cans
He
and
said,
plastic.
I don't want to pay the soda tax, Ryan. I'm not a sucker.
Yeah. Taxes are tough, man. It's that season.
Yeah.
Taxes are a tough time. You should have an accountant on here.
Maybe.
I would love to hear you talk to like a lawyer or an accountant. I'd love to be a fly on the wall during their conversations.
A fly on the wall?
Yeah.
You'd want to be a fly on the wall?
I would love to.
I don't understand that expression because like a fly is kind of like...
It's fast, man. It's hard to kill.
People want to kill flies, though.
Yeah, but it's hard to
people
kill.
want to kill people, but there's less people that want to kill people
When
than
is the
people
last
that
time
want to
you've
kill
killed
flies.
a fly, though?
Yesterday.
You actually killed
yes,
it? With what?
A paper towel roll. That's my go-to weapon.
Really?
Yeah, because it's soft. If it's on glass, you could smack it as hard as you want, and you're pretty much not going to break that glass.
Dude, I bought this plastic fly swatter.
Mm-hmm.
Never killed it once with this thing. Every time I hit, it's like you miss. It doesn't work correctly.
It takes precision.
I killed it with a magazine the other day, which worked out better. It was like, this was such a waste of money.
Really? A magazine?
Yeah. Well, no, the plastic fly swatter. Because I have no confirmed kills with that, but with magazine, I'm pretty good.
My great grandmother used to send us boxes of stuff in the mail, and it oftentimes it would come with like this fly shooter gun.
What do you mean, like you?
It was literally like picture like a fly swatter.
Yeah.
It was a circle, right? But it had like a circle in the end, like a Nerf dart,
right,
attached to the fly swatter.
Yep.
And then it was just pretty much like a giant spring was in that, and then you just put it on this like little plastic thing, and you could just shoot it. I would shoot it at my sister oftentimes.
Did it work?
Well, I would glitch the thing to make it hurt more, like
Oh,
so
yeah.
shooting at my sister. But it was like I'd cut the string and then. Dude,
You know
by the
what's
way,
wild?
we go out for my sister's birthday last night, right?
Oh, it was her birthday yesterday?
Well, no, it was like a few days prior, but we go out for her birthday dinner, and my dad, funny, because, like, he's spending money, so he's always like, I don't know, we hit the first place, and it was like an hour and 35-minute wait, right?
Oh, okay. Where?
For a table at some place in King of Prussia, right?
Dude, such a busy area now. It's popping
It's so
over there.
crazy over there, and I was just like, I was in for the cookout. I was like, whatever we're gonna do. It's my sister's birthday. Well, I'll stick around. You want to wait an hour? We could do it. And she was like, no. My dad suggested a place over in this Mexican joint right in Eagleville there, El Volcan. Amazing place.
Really?
Yes.
New.
But,
I
it's
haven't
new,
heard.
yeah. But it's funny because, like, I don't know. We ordered a little bit of guac at the table.
Yeah.
I got chips and guac. It was like $10, and I'm like over here eating the guac, and I'm like raving about the guac. I'm just like, this is the best guac I've ever had. I think. I'm just talking about how great the guac is, and I'm hyping it up.
Yeah.
And then my dad's agreeing with me. He's like, yeah, that is some good guac, isn't it? Good guac. The waiter comes over. You ever heard us talking about the guac? He's like, yep, we make it fresh daily. It's the best guac here. And then me joking around, because my dad's paying. I was just like, Paige, you should get some guac to go, And my dad was like, yeah, it's a good idea, right? Dude, in my head, I'm like, dude, guac is expensive, I was just like, this is funny. So dude comes over he's like, oh, you want guac to go? He's like, we have 3 sizes. Give me a second. He goes to the back and pulls out 3 containers. The $10 container is like a $20 container, and then there was a $35 container of
How
guac.
big is the largest container?
It was like about this big. Right?
Okay, that's decent.
It is decent, but it's
that's still
$35.
expensive, yeah.
Like everything we ordered.
Because it's going to go bad. You have to eat all that fast.
Yes.
Who can eat that much guac?
Dude, I don't know. It was funny.
What'd your dad buy?
So I said, Paige, why don't you get the pig one? And she goes, yeah, I'll take that one. Dude, I was almost brought to tears, man.
Why you brought it?
Dude, because I was like, that's so much guac. And like, dude, it was so much guac. And like the dude's face when she said the giant one was like, oh my gosh, like we don't have enough avocados.
He's
for
like,
that.
we've never sold one of these before.
Dude, that's what I told my dad. I was like, dude, he probably was like, yeah, we've never sold one of these before. And so he runs to
You
the
got a
back.
commission that day, dude.
Dude, I know. I was like, this guy's going home with a bonus check.
Wow,
Like,
that's
so he
unbelievable.
goes into the back, and like all of a sudden you see some dude go like running out the front door, and I was like, they just sent some guy to the grocery store to get more avocados. I'm like slipping
Wait,
these.
is that what it was?
I don't know. I was joking around. I was slipping these jokes to my dad because like they make it fresh daily, so you gotta have avocados on deck.
True.
And it was just really funny because like we're sitting there for about 20 minutes and like we finished eating and everything and we're like waiting and whatnot, and dude comes flying back in and he's got a bunch of grocery bags. Dude, I was like, yo, he really did go to the grocery store.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it was just funny.
they do it.
Yeah, so then he comes back with this big tub of guac, and it was just so funny because it was so expensive.
So wait, you did take? Who took it home? Your dad or
No, my
Paige?
sister took it home because like she was like, oh, I'll take the giant guac. And it was just so funny because we get in the car and my dad was like, that's fucking crazy. I was like, yeah.
Because you paid for the other guac that you had there too, right?
Yeah.
You had 2
'cause,
orders of
yeah,
big
we had
guac.
guac there too, but it was just
Unbelievable.
funny.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was hilarious.
Well, that's great.
I hit him up this morning. I was like, man, gas prices are high. I said, I almost spent a whole guac container on the whole tank. I said, I almost filled a whole tank with some guac.
That's never gonna end.
Yeah, it's just never going to end. I was like, dude, I'm going to be telling that story for like 30 years. I was like, that's hilarious.
It's so
You
funny.
spent $35 on guac. Meanwhile, everyone's entree was under $20.
Dude, that's like a movie theater experience. That's like what you spend on popcorn and like soda at a movie theater.
I mean, the guac was good, but my dad was like, "You want any guac too?" And I was just like, nah. I was like, "No." I was like, "I live right next door to this place. I can come down here. You heard the man. He makes it fresh daily." I was like, "Why would I put it in my fridge and let it sit for a day?"
Well, you saw him go out the door, so now you know where he goes probably too.
I mean, dude, they were talking preservation as they were leaving. Like, Paige was like,
wait, have you? How many days has it been?
I
Has
don't
she been
know.
eating it?
She got it yesterday, so it's today.
Dude, you got to check back in like a week
I'd
from
love
now.
to get an
Does she
update on
eat
it.
all the guac?
I don't know.
No,
Dude,
right?
and what's great is she will never watch this. Is what I told my dad. But I was just saying, like, I was like, yeah, she'll never eat all that. I was like, she'll probably eat like a third. I was like, she'll probably eat a $10 portion.
It's probably funny because that's probably the one she would have gotten if you didn't say
I
anything.
know, and that's what's funny because the guy was just like joking. I was 100% joking when I was like, "When you get the big one, huh? It's your birthday."
Unbelievable.
It was hilarious. But speaking of Mexican joints, dude, they had margaritas there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We got some good stuff over here. This is the
Rocks
Terramana I was
tequila.
telling you about.
Yep, we're gonna give it a review, live Rinz
Yep.
review.
Let's see it. I'm going to watch you do
Right.
it. I need to feel good tomorrow, so.
Yeah, Misbah's not feeling liqueur tonight.
On a diet.
He's hungover from last night.
Is that a shot? Is that a one shot or?
I don't know, dude. This thing
It is very
it's very
big.
deceiving, man. Like, look at this thing. It's like a reservoir, man. It's
Yeah,
like
dude,
a glass.
Carnival
I'll probably
Cruise.
Sip this maybe. Look, there's floaters.
Dude,
in
Carnival
there.
Cruise is sold out
Is there
till March
floaters in the tequila?
2023. Huh?
What do you mean? What have you been looking up cruises?
Yeah, we're trying to go on a cruise.
Mm.
Dude, cruises are the funnest things. Have you ever been?
Yeah, but if one
Ice
person has
cream?
COVID,
Dude,
you're gonna
unlimited
be
ice
stuck on the
cream.
boat.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if
What do you
that's
mean?
really...
You just look on the bright end. Yeah.
Yeah, they got so on Royal Caribbean I saw they have like
I'm
they got
paranoid about
touchless
falling off
elevator buttons.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Once. It was yeah.
To come to
with my-
America or no?
we were escaping, right? No, we
when
went
you were
to
fleeing Iraq, right?
we went to the
2002,
Bahamas.
rough year, huh? No. For the Eds.
Yeah, we went to the Bahamas, but dude, it was like one of those things where my dad, my dad, he didn't pay for like any of the extra things, so we were like going through the
What do they call it? Excursions?
excursions.
Yeah, you
we
were
did
like,
no excursions.
Instead of swimming with the dolphins, he was like, "I know a beach."
Yeah, we like went to the local
The
CVS.
Rock. The Rock, man, he put us on a lot of shit when we were growing up.
Yeah. Oh, I want to
I
see
think
your
we
reaction
both
to
did
this.
Chorus.
Yeah, I did chorus.
Because
You
of
did
The
chorus?
Rock. Yeah, it was because we both like watched the Rock documentary. We were like, yeah, we're in.
Wait, chorus? You mean like,
Like singing.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, how does that connect to the Rock?
We watched the Rock documentary when we were younger.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
He was
did,
in chorus.
He did chorus?
Yeah, that was the whole reason I did chorus.
Oh, I did it for Dorney.
Oh, yeah, I did it for that too. But it was like the Rock was like a little bit extra influence. It was like, oh, the Rock did chorus. Psh, I'm in there. He's a movie star.
Dude, no wonder he can do that stuff with his voice. You know, what's the Rock? The Rock is cooking. He would take it up real high. Okay, you went half there. Oh, I didn't have a chaser for it. We should have gotten you something.
I don't know if you needed it, dude. That's pretty smooth.
It's
tequila.
smooth, isn't it?
That's pretty good tequila.
No addition to that. That's proof. Because Ryan always needs a chaser.
That's not true.
He needed a Dr.
That
Pepper.
is
It's on
not true.
film, everyone. It's on film. Every last episode, you can watch Ryan having a chaser with his alcohol. It'd be great if we had fans who would like make those compilation videos of you like doing that.
Compilations?
Like like I said it.
Why'd
and
you
then
say
make it
compilation then make this motion? What was up with that, huh?
straight at your.
That's the first thing I thought
neck.
of when you said compilation. I was like, no, compilation. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, maybe
You can't use compilation
you can.
with
It's
anything.
montage, highlight
Yeah,
reel,
It's more of like a highlight reel.
highlight reel. That's like
Yeah.
sports, ESPN type.
Yeah. Did you see my football team got a new name?
Wait, Washington,
Yeah, I was a Redskins fan,
right?
and then they went to the Washington football team, but now they're the Commanders.
They're called the Commanders.
Yeah.
Wait, and what do you think about this name?
What do I think about this, Misbah? I'm heartbroken, man. I'd rather would have
What was
stayed.
the point of changing the last one? This
Like,
is worse. I feel like,
Dude,
than the
I
last
was
one.
like pretty broken as a fan. I mean, like you think about it. Like here's the whole thing. They were the Washington football team, right? They sold merchandise as the Washington football team, so people have that stuff,
right.
And then now it's like they're the Commanders. Do you know what people have been calling us?
What?
The commies, right? That's one.
Right.
Then they're calling me the Washington cum handlers. It's just like it doesn't end. And I was like, dude, that's going to be a no from me, dog,
How could they not have thought about this before they changed it? That's a big decision.
Yeah, I mean, the only name that was acceptable with me was with, like, Red Wolves. I liked that one.
Yeah.
We kept the color. It was cool. Everything was cool.
Right.
But now it's just like, Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders gives off a stronger vibe.
There's a
than
lot of
whatever
problems with it.
Redskins
I mean, like, I
was.
was looking into it. There's a lot of problems with it. I mean, like, they showed some fans outside the stadium doing a chant. It was like, we are Commanders. Bum, ba, ba, ba,
Wait, there's an anthem?
That was their anthem, right? But you know what that sounds like? We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum. It's the farmers insurance commercial.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. We're
That's
a joke.
so
We
weird,
are
man.
such a joke. And I mean, I don't even know if I said we. I'm not really associating with them anymore, but
Wait, what do you mean? You're not a fan?
I'm not really a fan of the Commanders. No, I don't like the name.
It's funny to hear you refer to them as the Commanders now. Like,
I mean, yeah.
there's jerseys that have that now, too.
Yeah.
Right? What's their logo?
It's like 3 stars. Oh, no, it's a taco holder. It looks like a W, but it's a taco holder, like to the side a little bit. It looks so bizarre.
Oh, like the
People-
tacos that go inside.
Yeah, it looks like that. It's like a W like that.
Wow, that's weird.
It's bizarre, man.
I mean, who makes those decisions, man? Because isn't
Dan
like
Snyder's girlfriend came up with the jerseys.
Dan Snyder?
The
Wait, who's
owner-
Dan Snyder again?
The owner of the Washington football team.
He's
or
the owner?
Commanders. Yeah, he's the owner of the Commanders.
Is he also an actor or something?
No, no, no.
Okay. All right. So Dan Snyder's wife, she designed
His girlfriend.
Okay, his girlfriend
Yeah.
designed the jerseys.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
There's like 3 stars on it. It's a little ridiculous.
What
dude.
colors?
It's like a deeper dark red and like a yellow.
Okay.
Like a brighter
That's like the
yellow.
older colors, right?
Not really. Not really.
You just can't like get it out of your head now.
I'm broken as a fan. It sucks. It sucks.
That's crazy. Tom Brady, I saw retired. Isn't that a big deal?
It is a big deal. Yeah.
I guess we saw that coming.
I guess he was. I thought he could have went for another year. People say no, but I was like, dude, this guy was built.
Well, didn't he win last year too? Like they went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, he ended on a high note. That's kind of
Kinda.
like
I
the
mean,
way
he
to
didn't
go.
win this year.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Oh, so
Super
they
Bowl's
went.
coming up next week.
Oh shit.
Who do you think's gonna win? The
You're right.
Bengals or the Rams?
Oh, that's who it's between.
Yeah.
I love how I started like knowing I know football.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now-
Yeah, right. Yeah, you thought the Super Bowl was over already. It's coming up next week. That's funny.
Oh wow.
That's great.
I love the commercials.
So the Bengals or the Rams? You got a hair like one of the quarterbacks. I won't tell you who until after you pick, but
Bengals.
yeah, you look like Joe Burrow a little bit. You look like the Indian Joe Burrow.
Is he the quarterback?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll have to show you.
Wait,
a picture
who's
of him,
supposed to? Who's like? Who do you have money on? If you have money on him,
though.
or would you put money on?
I mean, honestly, so here's some weird statistic. 14 out of the last 17 Super Bowls where the team that wore white has won.
Really? Wait, 14 out of the 17 you said
Out of 17 of the last Super Bowls,
that wore a white like jersey.
yeah, have won.
So who's wearing the white jersey?
The Rams are.
Isn't that not
The
even
Rams
their
are
colors?
favored, too. And they're playing at home, which is
okay.
bizarre. It's usually supposed to be like a weird off-fan stadium, but the
Yeah,
team
that's
that
an
won
advantage, I
made it to
feel.
the Super Bowl, yeah.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Wait, who's like? I don't really know anybody on those teams. Is somebody like really?
I'm not really that into football anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I am when it's Super Bowl time. Like I will be next Sunday, maybe. It's Sunday.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to go watch the game over at my buddy's house probably. Throw a little bit of money down.
I've been getting into MMA, man. I think like
yeah?
it's. I mean, not like heavily, but like it's more interesting to kind of watch MMA fights. I feel,
It is fun.
or like the crazy. Yeah, I mean, like the debacles between like Logan Paul and whoever boxer.
I
he's
do.
fighting.
I enjoy that so much. We watched one of the fights on the way home from.
We did.
We watched Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul in my
Yep.
car on the way home from New York.
Dude, we watched the whole fight. We ended up watching the whole
We
fight.
pulled
at
off
the
at a rest
area.
stop and we watched the whole fight. Yeah,
That was amazing.
it was wild. It was like I was like, dude, we're gonna talk about this for years.
Yeah, it was a very significant moment in
Yeah.
a way where you're like, but it's crazy. His brother's still actually doing it, right?
Yeah,
But his thing is like he could be, not that he is, but he's not going by like UFC rules or boxing rules technically, right?
I guess not. No,
Because the thing there is like, I mean, you need to get drug tested, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Because like, isn't that the whole thing that's getting in the way between him fighting like other people? Like Dana White like won't let him like fight UFC fighters.
Yeah,
like
no,
active
he won't.
UFC fighters. I think it's a money thing because he's like, dude, why am I going to give you all this money and like pay-per-view money, you know? When like, he hasn't really
they don't
kinda,
pay MMA fighters a lot, and that's what Jake Paul's whole argument is. But I think he just has beef with Dana White, so he's trying to pick at anything he can, which I would normally do too as a troll myself.
You do, yeah.
It's easy. That's how you piss people off. And if you can piss people off, it's actually a skill if you can flip it into something.
Right. Yeah, well, dude, he has. I mean, he got he got a fight, right?
He's got a lot of money over it too.
Well, how much? 10 million, 20 million?
Couple mil, more than that. Yeah, a couple $100 million. He takes private jets from Puerto Rico to here all the time.
Oh,
so
he lives in private Puerto Rico.
Half there, half here. It's like some sort of tax thing if you do live half in both.
I heard about that. Yeah,
I'm thinking about doing that too.
If you're
eventually, if I get enough money, I would do that.
What?
I would do half in Puerto Rico to save on taxes.
Would you live in Thailand?
No.
No, why not?
Because it's like a third world country.
Yeah, but you'd have a lot of money.
You can't just travel to Thailand without getting shots. That's a problem.
Shots?
You have to get a bunch of shots.
Ah, yeah, true. You have to adapt to that.
You, man, Mr. Shot Friendly over there.
India
Booster
too, man.
pockets, sign me up. He's like, what? You said there's 4 more boosters? Fuck it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Dude.
Friday.
I got the flu shot and the booster at the same time.
Look at you.
Terrible idea.
You were like a twofer.
Dude, I was out for a week. I felt like I had it. I was like, what was the point of getting this thing? But if you go to India, man, you have to get shots too.
Yeah.
You're going to come, right?
Of course.
So, all right. We gotta figure out how we're gonna do that. Like the thing I'm afraid of is you getting there and being sick the whole time.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta be very sensitive.
One bad meal, I drink like a bad cup of water or something.
Yeah. We can't drink normal water. You have to get spring water the whole time.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we can do it.
Is it possible they have a lot of water over there?
Yeah. I mean, you saw
there's a billion people over there, man. Like,
yeah.
If everybody went out and bought 1 bottle of water, I don't think they'd have a billion water bottles sitting around, right?
That's true, dude. Their oceans are probably so jacked up. A lot of plastic.
You think?
A billion people's trash. I mean, where does that go, man?
That's a good point,
right, dude? You know what they had when I was younger? We would drink the Coke. It was in glass bottles, and you had to give the bottle back. Even if you took it, if you took it away, you had to like
talk about hepatitis, huh? No,
is that how you get hepatitis? I don't think so.
There's an outbreak at a local restaurant near us.
Hepatitis.
My dad said he would eat there again.
Where?
At the place. Would you eat at a place that had an hepatitis outbreak?
I don't know, man.
Right? Like, what are you risking? I was like, Dad, man, what? You made it this far, and you're gonna risk that? You're gonna go back there?
You made it this far. If I really loved it,
they don't make anything that special.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what's your favorite cheesesteak place? If that basically started having hepatitis. What I feel like hepatitis, I'm confusing it with.
They had a hepatitis outbreak at Jimmy G's?
Oh, dude, Jimmy G's closed down.
I saw.
Yeah, we tried ordering. I actually realized.
What was up with that?
I realized I like their cheesesteaks out of most of the ones around here.
I enjoyed it there.
Yeah, it's very clean.
Yeah, and they had good fries.
Yeah, it's lean and it's not like messy. It stays in the. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a messy cheesesteak once in a while, but
Jim's, it's a shame.
Yeah,
Jim's is the best now.
Jim Steaks.
I like Jim's.
Have you been there recently?
No.
Me neither, yeah.
It's been a while.
They don't deliver, man. That's the problem.
Of course they don't.
I know. It's exclusive. You can barely sit down over there.
I'll have to have you get some on
the... Dude, that's going to be a debacle going through the city.
I'll be like, yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, what do you think it was like? What do you think it was like for me, huh?
You were in Collegeville.
You were like, hey, buddy, I know you're in Eagleville, but I want you to go up to Collegeville and then come
over
back
the bridge,
past your house again, and then come to Philly. I was like, oh, dude, what? No problem. And then he was like, grab a milkshake, too. Like the milkshake was going to make it. Like, bro, you want me to get ice cream? A dairy product. He was like, get me a chocolate milkshake, man. He's like, I'm feeling risky. I was like, you're feeling risky? I think you're feeling risky for me. Like, me, when I go pick people up food, I'm a no drinks guy.
Why?
Because, like,
your car?
You figured the drinks out on your own, you know? I'm not going to be the sucker carrying 35 drinks into a house, let alone wheeling down the bike through Philly, navigating. I was on my e-bike with a pizza.
Seeing you pull up on that thing is the funniest.
Dude, I almost lost the pizza I was holding the box and the wind caught the front end of the box and it blew up in my face. And I'm like, there's a bus behind me. I'm like, throttle in one hand.
Yeah, me over here. We bought this like Coleman cooler from. We bought it like for $20.
He comes to me. Yeah, it was like a year ago. He comes to me and he was just like, "Yeah, man, I got this Coleman cooler." He's like, "Yeah, we're pretty much done with that here." I was like.
We'd like to return it.
Yeah, and I just like played it off cool because like I didn't want to, I'm not a confrontational guy. But then I caught him in the elevator today, and I was just like, "Yo, buddy, I don't know what you're doing with that cooler, but that's yours."
I thought you had your car. I was like, "Let's get it out of the house."
Dude, and you would have got me if I had my car, but I did not.
Dude, this is crazy because now I still tonight won't be able to give it to you.
Yeah, no, I have about 500 foam coolers at my house right now.
Foam?
Yeah. Wine bottle coolers. You know anybody sells wine?
Who sells wine?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's for?
I guess.
Maybe a winery.
You might be able to use it as a foam roller.
I have a couple of those.
This one's got storage in it, though.
How big is this thing? You're making it sound like
it's like a little tiny. It's a little foam roller. I got 30 of them in my car right now.
You said foam roller? I thought you said foam cooler.
Cooler, roller, same thing.
Very different things.
It's actually the same thing. You should see it.
You're saying it looks like that?
No, it looks like a foam roller. It just flips open.
Oh.
And you put a wine bottle in it.
Oh, for one wine bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wish I drank more wine.
Yeah. Well, I don't have wine money. Thing. That's the thing. There's too many wines. If I would feel like a sucker if I bought a bad bottle of wine. I'd be like, they got me.
See, that's why I got this. Does it make you feel like bougie? I feel like I'm so bougie because I got this tequila.
I feel like we shouldn't be paying The Rock. The Rock should be paying us because, I pulled that card and he owes me a piece of his
visibility.
Cloth.
Right there.
The Rock.
You bought some cards?
Remember, I have the Rock
I saw you
card.
unpack those, yeah.
Yeah, The Rock owes me a piece of his cloth work.
Cloth work?
I had the cloth card. I pulled a Rock cloth card, but it was expired.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Dude, you had a whole trash can full of, like, card things that other day.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a lot of cards. Have you hit, like,
no,
a couple thousand?
No.
Dude, they make it the internet makes it seem like they're everywhere.
Dude, there's people pulling $1 million cards, and you're just like, what's up with that?
It makes me want to get into it.
It's a cool gamble. I mean, but like, I wouldn't shell out all my money into it. I do spend like maybe like $50 every 2 months or $100 every 2 months on cards, just to maybe get lucky and pull like a $1 million card and just be like, I'm done with this everything. Just do tough times. Full time.
My brother-in-law got like a binder full of cards for this guy that's been collecting since the 1970s or something. Like he's like old, like really old. But he's just like, he didn't have anybody to give it to. He was selling it or then not even selling it, just gave it away. And I think inside of that, you should maybe even look through it. There's a lot that are worth like a couple in there for sure that are worth like 1,000 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
A couple $1,000 cards?
Yeah, it's like, think about it, an old man's collection from the 1960s to now, like baseball cards. You know what I mean? His entire like life collections. I was so surprised. Like, why wouldn't you do anything with that? It's
like hard because you have to find out who's buying that.
Yeah, you got to get it all, I guess, graded and
I have a lot of cards, but it's like, who's buying them? I don't know.
That is true. Who's paying the $1 million? Who's on the other end paying the $1 million?
Somebody
for the card?
is. Somebody is. But like, we don't know who.
Yeah, but we should know who. I feel like that's important information.
Like the Gary V's out there.
Is he really? Does he think he scoops up cards like that?
Maybe.
I feel like he sells cards like that.
See, the thing is, if he buys a card for a high value amount and raises the value of all the other ones too.
It's the market, man.
He can move the market, I think. And then like that could move the value of all the cards. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, it's kind of like Spotify. Tim Dillon moving over to Spotify.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's a big deal. Like Spotify paying people.
You think Spotify gets rid of Joe?
I think Joe leaves on his own. I think Joe's going to leave before they let him go at some point.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he's going to contract. I think Joe's going to seek it out until they say, you have to leave. And then he's going to be like, all right, motherfuckers, you're going to have to pay me still.
Well, no, but how long is the contract?
10 years.
10 years?
I
really?
believe so.
That's a long time.
I know. I think it was 10 years.
So that's $1 million a year.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not 10 million per year because he got 100.
I think it was something like that. Yeah.
So here's what my guess is, though. If I was him, because he already was doing really well, right, before he got that deal. Right, he wasn't hurting for money. He was making millions on his podcast.
He was doing well.
So if I was him, I would keep the extra 100 mil to the side in case things went wrong. And if you had to leave, you could. Because part of if you nullify that contract is you'd have to pay back the 100 million, right? But he's in a position where if he had to do that, he's a Chappelle-like guy. He would put the 50 million back and kind of walk away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't you think? That's my guess. I feel like if it came to that, he would.
Walk away.
No?
If they put restrictions on him. If they put too many restrictions on him, then he would.
Of course.
I think he would just. They would have to fire him.
Yeah, which I don't think they're going to do. I don't think because think about Tim Dillon. That's a move where Tim Dillon's a wild guy. He says crazier stuff than Rogan does in a lot of ways, right? And if they're bringing somebody like him on to kind of like not even out everything, but like they're investing in a lot of people who are like funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People who are funny and people who are like they call out BS, you know what I mean? And Tim Dillon is one of those people. So it's kind of like they're doubling down on their Rogan investment.
Spotify?
Huh?
Do we pay to be on Spotify?
No.
No.
Our podcast?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. But the thing is, it's like if we had millions and millions of like people, then it's like we could hold out, but it's more so like nobody's really in that position until like, you're like Tim Dillon. I mean, I guess he wasn't on Spotify and he was on Apple and YouTube and everywhere else. And so now it's like being on Spotify exclusively will mean he takes it off of YouTube.
Patreon?
No, he still has his Patreon, which he had Alec Baldwin on the other day.
Dude, it was on Patreon?
Yeah.
It made me want to get his Patreon.
I've heard it's
Do
really
you have
good.
it?
No, I don't. But I want to get it. It's just his free. There's so many episodes that are already free that I'm like, I still have to catch up on those.
I want to see the Alec Baldwin so bad.
Yeah,
He's asking him tough questions.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of the crazy thing. But it is pretty.
I saw part of the Alec Baldwin documentary.
New?
Yeah, it was like geared.
Wait.
It was about the shooting.
When? When did this come out?
Dude, it was like Alec Baldwin's team put it out. It seems like they put it out.
Of course. You
Dude,
can't put it out right now.
Bro,
That's
it was so geared towards like Baldwin's so innocent in this.
Of course it was.
I know.
You can't put it out for like a year, 2 years, 3 years.
It was just a shame to see that, you know?
It's shady.
It's very shady.
You got to wait like 3, 4, 5
Somebody
years.
died, you know? And they're just like, you know?
Man.
It's like if you died in an episode of Tough Times, you know, I wouldn't put an episode out for at least a week.
What, did they go back to shooting the movie? Did they resume?
I don't know. They should. They have to blow the rust off.
It's crazy. The movie, like, I feel like is killed now, though. How could you release a movie that's like people know that's attached to it? You know what I mean?
Dude, it would make me want to see it so much more.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
But you judge it way harder. You'd be like, it wouldn't be able to live up to your expectations. You'd be like, this is what they shot somebody for?
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Somebody died over this. You're like, man, I must see it.
Wild. Wow. Well, we're how are we doing? We're doing good on.
I think it's gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough times.
What's up with all these books, man? What do you actually read any of these books?
Not all the way through, but
yeah, you just open it up. You're like, read a page today, and then you just close it. You're like, that was
well,
good.
some are like that. Like this one is
the
like
daily laws. You know?
That's
do
like
you have
per
them
day.
displayed like that because you're like, Ryan's coming over? Let me put these up, or is it like?
Oh no, I'm hoping they're gonna sponsor me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just like we've got Terramana in the back, and we're hoping something will happen.
The
here.
Practice by Seth Godin.
Yeah, great book.
Shipping
Check it out.
Work.
See, it's like people I like make it over here. So if you have a book, Ryan, it'll make it back here. We got our cover art.
All right.
We're wrapping it up.
We're going to wrap it up.
All right, everybody. Tough times. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe wherever you're at. You can rate on Spotify now. So make sure you do that.
Do it.
It's not making us money, but it may. So
it may.
Help us out. And,
it's actually not May. It's February.
It is February. Yes, the shortest month of the year, huh?
But why'd you say it may?
Huh?
You said it may.
Yes, I said
it's actually it February.
I know. I meant
February,
it may.
actually.
I'm talking about the Spotify not giving us money yet. Well, there's no reason to give us money because we're already on it. We sold out. All right, everybody, help us out. Tough times. Over and out.
Catch Misbah in Collegeville at
Oh,
the
Collegeville,
Indian
yes.
restaurant.
This Friday. Can you put it up? Text. Can you edit it in? Can I send you the
text?
details?
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's-
Send them over.
I'll send you the
I'll
address.
just edit it on in.
It'll be in the
It's not a problem to
corner,
edit that
right?
on in.
Right here. It'll be just waving with some nice effects.
All right.
All right.